Hey, what's going on, guys? Today is Friday, October 10th, 2025, and this is Market Open. I'm doing something different today. I'm just doing a voiceover of my trades and my analysis. So early on, I identified these channels, right? I see the inverse head and shoulders and also this blue bearish channel. So that was my risk to reward going up. I didn't take a trade yet. I wanted to see more confirmation, so I waited for the retrace. And this was the part where I was getting ready for a trade, going long. First trade in, 10 points. I just wanted a small pop, and I got it. So you see yellow and magenta working together, tapering it, going higher, right, in that orange channel. These are my A+ setups. These are what I like to look for every day in the market. And from this point, it was just a matter of copying and pasting. So I'm actually fast forwarding a lot of these clips just to make the video shorter. And if this wanted to go down, blue was going to make a taper, right, to complete that inverse cup. Right here, I took a short. This was quick because it broke magenta support and went right into that white selling channel. And that white channel is a moneymaker. Remember the precision algo I was telling you about? So you have to take profits fast because there's a lot of support levels right there. Right? A lot of people get burned chasing shorts. And at this point, I wanted to delete all the algos and I redrew all of them. And I actually spotted a new channel, a new market structure. I saw the inverse head and shoulders. This was a bigger bull flag. So I was actually waiting for price to come down and tap the teal support right there on my green arrow. Yeah, this is one of my A+ setups right here as well, right? I knew price was just going to trap right there in that teal channel. So you just have to be patient right here. You can't be chasing longs, even though it looks like it's going up, right? It's gonna come back down, right? That was my trade. Boom, nailed it. Right? So when you plan ahead like this, you don't chase. You wait for market structure to come to you. Right here again, I took another long right there. There's many support levels I kind of got in too soon, but I knew the trade was going to work out because you had yellow and you had teal right there as support levels, right? And this was my last trade for today. I made $1,300. It was great. It was a great morning. And then later on, a few hours later, I came by and checked, and the market just tanked. I mean, 500-600 points, I think, on NQ. So I got in and I traded a few accounts. I blew 2 of them, which is fine, right? They're low cost accounts, and I actually passed 2 accounts as well. So it was a win. It was a green day. I made some good profits, and this was tricky. Good thing for me, I like to trade early morning. That's it. I don't like to stay around all day because that's what happens, right? The market just tanked 400 or 500 points. It blew through all my support levels. I scalped those white circles right there. I scalped going long, but I refused to go short. This is one of those trappy days where, and it's a heavy liquidation day. We needed this. NQ needed this in the market. So I'm excited for next week's session because that means we're just going to be trading in good ranges, right? So yeah, guys, that's it. That was today's session. It was another great day. You've seen, you have to be patient. This market is brutal, right? If you're not patient, if you don't follow your rules, if you don't have any rules, you're gonna lose money. This is not a joke. The market is brutal, man. If you have to come in with a plan. You have to know who you are, and you have to know when to execute, when to take profit, and most importantly, when not to trade. You have to sit on your hands, right? Be patient, guys. I plan to create more content in the future. I plan to expand more on my YouTube channel here and actually provide more knowledge-based stuff for beginners as well. It took me 3 years to get this far, and I'm not saying I'm like an expert or anything, but I feel pretty comfortable in my position right now as a day trader, to where I feel like I can confidently and consistently bring in income every single month. So yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very excited for the future of this channel. I'm very excited. This is mainly just me journaling, my daily trades and how I analyze the market every single day, right? Every day is a different day. The market moves in waves. It moves in different, it's not always going to go in one direction. So you have to have the skill to trade both directions, going up and going down, right? So that's it, guys. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you next week.